Hello, everybody. Welcome to CrowDotMP3, unless I decide to call it something else, in which case it is that. Everyone feel free to introduce yourselves.
I'm APPLEFRIES.
Hi guys, my name is ITSY. Shout out your boy. I'm a little goofy. It's okay.
I'm Rev. I don't really know what else to say.
And welcome to the first episode. This is going to be a podcast as opposed to the usual stuffs. I say usual, looks at the last update, date. Damn, I gotta work faster than this. But how have y'all been doing? What have y'all been up to?
I had to pay stuff for my car. $124 down the drain. Just down. I was like, all right, I'm broke now.
Yay! We're all broke.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Making art is such a lucrative career, though.
Oh yeah.
We should all be rolling in dough. Damn, how do people make these?
It's like I'm trying to figure out what to say.
You want to talk about Art Fight?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Art Fight is really interesting this year. Like, Rev, you really went crazy with it this time around.
I like to rack up as many points as I can. I'm competitive.
For those watching who don't know, Art Fight is this yearly art event. It's usually hosted in July, but I think this time it went a little bit into August, if I remember correctly. And the idea is you can attack people by drawing their characters, and you can get revenge by drawing their characters back. And you're divided up into two teams, and whatever team has the most points at the end of the time wins. I was kind of under the impression that you had to join at the start, because I was seeing people doing preps for Art Fight as early as like 2 months in advance.
Wait, can you join Art Fight at any time?
Yeah, anytime during the month of July.
Oh.
You don't have to start right at the beginning of the month. You can join in any time. And it also doesn't matter like how many attacks you do. It doesn't matter. You can just submit one attack and you would still be a member of Art Fight.
I didn't know that. I thought like you had to sign up and like be early for it or something.
The reason that people like start prepping so early is because there's new owners. I don't know if you knew that. But there's new owners who run Art Fight. Before the new owners, all the donations that went in would not go back into the website. So the website sucked. Like it would be down for the first week. So you would have to do all your prep work way in advance to get all that together. Now that's not really an issue, but because of what it was like before, now it's kind of like the culture of getting everything ready weeks in advance so that you're not worrying about trying to get online the first week when the website is running crazy slow. Now it's fast, but like the culture's still there, or the habit is still there.
Okay, that explains that.
It makes a lot of sense.
It was interesting joining in around the halfway point, because I hadn't considered what that kind of environment would be like when I first joined. Because like all I knew about Art Fight for the longest time was that it was called Art Fight. Honestly, Apple, I think you would have killed it during Art Fight. Like I've seen you draw. Like I'm watching you draw right now, and you can make stuff incredibly quickly.
Hello.
But it's true. Like I ended up not doing as much as I wanted to. I only ended up getting around, I think, only like 4 or 5 pieces done in total. One of which the hand is backwards in, and I have not come back to fix it. I'll leave it up to the viewers to find out which one that is.
Honestly, 4 is still really good. Like for your first year, that's still a really good number.
Yeah. It was also cool seeing the attacks and revenges I got it, because they were all really cute. I got a revenge. It was like a friendly fire revenge. And because they hadn't done a lot of furry art in the past, their rendition of Naomi was really interesting to see, coming from someone who didn't have that kind of experience, but was also just very skilled in their own right. And then when ITSY joined, a bunch of people attacked her just right away.
Oh my gosh, it was crazy.
You got so many good attacks.
I know, like, there were so many that I would just, like, be shocked. The last 2 was, like, you know how when they do, like, a whole group of, like, random people?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, there would be 2 people had, like, oh, yeah, have y'all seen, like, these people? I think they're vampires. I was shocked.
Oh, Rev, you did one that was a group of vampires, too, and they were all looking at the viewer in a very non-threatening manner.
Oh yeah, definitely non-threatening. not threatening at all. It was so friendly.
I'll go on my knees for them.
Lays on top of the bar.
The
What?
option, I was so tempted to like have like a little game option where you get to choose. Like at the bottom, like A or B, you get to choose to sit at the chair or lay down at the bar. I was so tempted.
Choose your fate, and they're both bad endings.
Bad ending.
It's really, are you there for dinner or dinner?
Dinner, number 2.
Dinner, I won't specify.
I had another one where I picked like 4 different characters who all had pink hair, and I drew them all in a car, like based off another like photo reference I found. And that one was a lot of fun. That was my first bigger illustration with Clip Studio, which I switched to recently. I love it so far.
Oh, Clip Studio is so good. It takes a while to kind of adjust if you're not as used to it. I'm still finding features in that program that honestly I should have known about. Maybe that's not as impressive. It took me so long to realize what a clipping layer was.
Oh, sweet child.
It does. Okay.
If I want
It's
my line art
different
to
on
look a
Clip
different
Studio.
way, I'll just draw over it again. I drew the line art once, I can do it again.
Wait, what do you mean? Can you like,
Oh boy.
Wait, do you not know
can
about
you
clipping
adjust
layers
your
yet?
lines after, wait, what do you mean? I thought clipping layers is just like, I think I'm confused.
Clipping layers
Clipping
is
layers is where
when-
like you draw like a circle and then you have a clipping layer on top that you can like, it'll clip whatever you draw on top to it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know
Okay.
about those.
For real? How were you just like,
I was
What were
just
you doing?
redrawing them. Like I said, if I wanted the line art to be a different color, I would just go back and draw over it.
so you didn't even know how to like lock a layer? Do you know how to lock a layer?
We don't have time to get into this. This can't be a tutorial.
It's about to be.
Because you don't even need a clipping layer to change your line art color. You could just lock a layer.
Oh, baby.
Listen,
Oh.
I will survive. I have managed to find solutions in the past. No worries there.
I just thought you were doing it on purpose, because sometimes I'll do that on purpose.
Listen, sometimes it's a stylistic choice. I mean, for lately I've been using them, and it's not something that I didn't learn about. It took me a long time to learn it, but I use them now. It's more just like I've found a lot of very janky workarounds whenever I'm experimenting with a program, and every now and then I'll find something that's like, oh, dude, like this completely changes how I could approach my workflow, and then I just have to sit there like, could have saved so much time.
So we need to get like a little tutorial set up for KALL to show her everything she's missing.
I mean, I'll find it. It's all on
Eventually.
screen. Don't worry. We can save the intervention for another episode.
Another
No,
episode.
intervention now.
Anyway, Rev, what else did you do for Art Fight? You mentioned 2 of them already.
You know what? I need to pull up my ArtFight account because I kind of forgot, if I'm being honest. I've been on ArtFight since either 2015 or 2016. Oh, I feel like every time I look on here, I was in a new attack that I missed.
Well, I didn't even see who won. What team won?
Was it Fossils that won?
Don't know. The last time I went onto the website, they said the event was over for this year, but they hadn't announced the winner yet.
Oh, they haven't announced it yet, I don't think.
Yeah, I guess we still don't know who won. I'll put it on screen if they did announce it, like while I'm editing this, and like
It looks like Crystal's won. It's not like officially announced, but Crystal's has more points, I think.
I don't remember what team I was on.
You're on Crystal.
Oh,
You're on Crystal's.
oh, okay.
I was on Fossils. Oh, sorry. I'm only disappointed because I'm on Fossils. Oh, by the way, for those of you who just joined this year, you have no idea how lucky you have it with the new searching features and the discover features. Like being able to like search up specific tags and only look at characters from specific teams is new. You couldn't do that before. It was just like scrolling through whatever the most recent character uploads were,
What?
like of everybody.
Oh, wow.
The website sucked before.
Damn.
God, y'all went through it.
Yeah, it was so bad before. That's what I'm saying. Like the new owners are great. The donations that come in actually go back into the site and like next year's events. But no, I usually just kind of scroll through the discover tab for characters and pick whatever interests me the most, and then kind of go from there.
Some of my friends, they were on different teams, and so they just like, all right, you and they're just attacking each other back.
I love a revenge chain. I haven't gotten to do one yet. Next year I want to do one, but I love a good revenge chain.
I mean, after a certain point, like the fighting could just get so intense that you could just meet in person and finish the job, but I don't know.
For real.
Finish the job.
Yeah, you also had, like, you submitted some really cool characters for it. A big fan of your stalker lady.
Thank you. She keeps living in my head. I need to actually draw her more.
And I'm really regretting not drawing her during the event. I got so hyped, being like, I'm gonna draw so many attacks, and then I got to it, and I was like, I have an actual job that I need to do. I can't do this. But at the same time, I do want to draw them at some point, because that character's so cool.
Thank you. I love her so much.
Yeah, and Itsy's yours are really cool too.
Thank you.
I mean, clearly people thought so. It was really cool to see, because like you joined and people were attacking you before you were long enough to post comments on those attacks.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, wait. Like, I didn't know that it was like you have to be like your account has to be like a day old in order to like comment. But I'm like really happy that like people were like just drawing my OCs. Like a lot of people drew my OC Evelyn, which is really cool. And like people were like draw my moth character, Mothy, which was awesome.
Yeah. I mean, Evelyn's gorgeous. I'd be surprised if people hadn't.
Oh, what a woman.
That's because anytime you draw a character, it's just a gift upon my eyes, straight from heaven.
I mean, y'all have been sending gifts back and forth in that case, but...
True, technically. In a way, it's even though I wasn't involved, Itsy and I was just like sending like drawings back and forth.
You were like, here, take it, damn.
Here, take it, take this.
It's my favorite part about looking in the Discord, seeing you guys have your own little art fight going.
Oh yeah.
True, it's true.
We literally we was role playing. It was like some like deep stuff. We was just crying early in the morning.
Dude, I was in the middle of vacation in like California in the mountains, and I'm just like clear on the other side of the country from you. So it's like 3 a.m. for me, and I hear my phone go off, and I'm like, Itsy replied, and I look, and I'll be like, oh my god. Just me crying in the mountains.
The deer is just gonna be confused and why there's like a wailing sound.
Yeah, just like, why is people are out in the woods and they just hear like crying? Probably think it's haunted or something. It's just me.
What's the story been on that so far? Because like I know that y'all have made a werewolf and or is it a werewolf and a vampire, or 2 werewolves?
Two werewolves.
2 werewolves.
2 werewolves, yeah. But yeah, what's their story?
You want to go first, Apple?
Okay. Well, so originally, it was in the context of cowboys, but we're like, let's do the modern AU. And now the modern AU has kind of taken over everything, despite them posts to be like base in like old Western. But you know what? It's whatever. It's fine. I've gone a little crazy. Sometimes I feel a little bad because I'm like, Itsy, look, I put a new song in the playlist. Itsy, I put stuff in the Pinterest.
I mean, waking up like, huh, what happened? We got something new? But like, technically the story is, okay, in the beginning, my character, Jake, he goes to get a sandwich. He's an asshole. And then he low-key is stealing money out of people's pockets, and then tries to steal Apple's OC Roses. And then her freaking grip grabbed the crap out of his arm and said, let that shit go. And Vance was like, my bad. And then there was like, oh yeah, kind of like you, calm down. I'll I'll walk away. Then they meet at the mall. You're cute. I'm cute. We're both cute. Let's date. That's mostly what happened.
That's how dating works.
The funny part is like literally the first meeting, she didn't even realize that, if I'm remembering correctly, she didn't realize that he actually stole from her. She was more mad at the fact that he was just being a dick. And so she like, what's your problem type thing? And then he handed it over and then she kind of felt bad. So she gave him money and was like being nicer to like the register dude or whatever. And then accidentally they meet up at the mall. She's shopping for like work clothes and whatever, and he decides to tag along. And they kind of have a cute moment where he finds a dress that she ends up liking.
Bro's
And
heart started beating. He was like, oh,
yeah.
that's the love.
Wait, is that where
And
that?
then,
Yeah,
Oh, go
that's where
ahead.
the dress came from, yeah.
Yeah, that's where the dress came from that I drew. I was like, that's the one that he picked out and stuff. Because she was just going for blouse and pants because she already got the shoes. And then they go to the food court, and it's kind of like a little, well, actually, it was a little tit for tat because he offered to buy her the clothes, and she's like, no, I can buy the clothes. Do you want that belt that you were looking at earlier? And she was like, I'll buy the stuff, you buy us food. So they go to the food court, and it just happens so fast. Like, we have them start dating that day after they talk, right?
I think we did.
Like, no breaks, no nothing. He just randomly blurts out, would you date me? And she's like,
There's nothing wrong with an insta love story.
Yeah, please.
Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, they hit it off pretty well, despite he's very cheeky, but she was able to be pretty cheeky pretty back, and I think that
And then
helped
he was
with
like,
them
yeah,
kind
I
of
like
know.
that. That's a woman right there.
I
If she
think
can yell at me, that's a woman.
Yeah. I think one of the funny moments in the mall that I liked was when she like he pointed out a store for her to go to, and she was like, okay. I can't remember what she said, but she like turned around and pretended to like yank like a leash or whatever at him.
It sounds like he would.
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. But then, like, gosh, we're still going at this one. I don't know what we're gonna do though, because like we time skipped, and she met his sister. There was an altercation because when they went to axe throw, his shitty friend group came, and a fight broke out because Rose punched one of them in the face.
She broke her hand, by the way.
She broke her hand. Which, by the way, we never did have her go to the doctor.
We really did forget that she had to go to the doctor.
Her wrist over here is still broken.
Just draw her with some crunkly fingers.
It could be like fantasy
poorly
auto
fueled.
healing.
Yeah.
They're werewolves. They could probably power through it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she's got
They can probably just
enhanced
heal real
healing.
fast.
Oh, and the werewolf aspect is so cool too.
Oh yeah, like we made like an idea, like since they're like born in the forest, they were forced to have to live into the city since their homes were being destroyed. I say for people wanting to make houses and all that. So they moved to the city to find a better home. But looks like the city doesn't love them. So for Jake's parents, they low-key died from drugs. I ain't gonna lie. So just wanna pull the band-aid. Just wanna pull the band-aid. They died from drugs. They were overdosing. And for Rose's mom, she said, yeah, fuck that. I'm going back home, and left their daughter.
Rose technically is half wolf because her dad is human. Her mom is the wolf. And it's been interesting trying to figure out how the mom how the mom ended up getting to leaving. It's a lot complicated. It wasn't like she was like, fuck my child, I don't give a shit, bye. It was a really hard decision to leave her daughter behind with a man that she didn't feel safe with anymore. Which Jake did get to meet her dad, which that was rough. That was rough.
He's hot, but he's a dickhead.
I did draw him really hot, and I'm so sorry that I drew him hot. I
How
tried
dare
not
you.
to, but it's hard for me not to draw a hot old man. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
I'm so
They're
sorry.
just better that way.
It's better that way. Exactly. He's an asshole, but hot.
Oh no, it's the worst combination. Thank goodness he doesn't have a podcast.
Thank God he doesn't have a podcast.
If
God.
he had a podcast, he would have been canceled so bad.
You know who I would love to have a podcast strictly because I love her? I want Tess. Actually, no. I want her to live stream her axe throwing. So Jake's older sister Tess axe throws in her free time.
She smokes and she's a
hot.
drinker.
She's hot.
She likes to party. She likes to have her little sleep outs, have some girls around.
It'd be an honor to be kicked out of her house. Who said that?
If it means getting thrown by her, then hell yeah.
Yeah, you get it.
What is it like working on like a collaborative story like that? How much of it is like y'all like planning things ahead of time, or is it more yes-anding each other whenever something cool pops up?
That too, but it also feels like if one of us is like quiet for like an hour or like a few minutes, it's like our brains just try to process, what's next?
Literally, that's big. I'm thinking, man, we had like some pretty big events happen to them in like 3 days. One of the things eventually I want to roleplay their first date together, because we hinted at it toward the end of the first roleplay. Well, technically the second, I guess, when they were at the mall, because he was keeping whatever the date was a secret, and he wasn't going to tell her until, yeah. So that's one thing I'd like to, eventually.
Yeah, we could do that.
I'm at the point where I'm like, man, we should, put this shit on Google Docs.
Huh? Was it Millia or something? What's the website? Where, you guys can make a mood board?
Milanote.
Oh!
Milanote. You guys could set up a Milanote togetger.
This podcast was not sponsored by Milanote, but if you guys want to pay us, reach out. Sorry, a lot of Milanote's been sponsoring a lot of artists.
I've been noticing, I think it's on YouTube, Sketch by, I forgot her name.
Sketch by Shay, I think it might be.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, making one of those would probably be good. That way, God, if I describe this more, it's going to sound like I'm doing an ad read, and they haven't paid us yet.
It's just gotten to the point where I'm like, I really want to read through them, but Discord has I like rereading the role plays and stuff, but Discord is like, fuck you, I'm gonna scroll all the way down again, and I'm like, no, I wasn't done reading it.
That stupid button, it's right where you start scrolling too, so it's like, I'm gonna scroll.
I was just mostly saying that I really like the role play, so I like rereading them a lot. And Discord is not nice to me when I want to. We'll do a scene and I'll be like, or there'll be a moment where I'm like, I kind of want to draw that. And so I
was about to say, I'd be wanting to do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Just looking at the words and being like, oh, I want to draw that.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and force myself to draw some of the scenes from the books I've been reading recently, just to get myself to draw more.
Gasp.
Wait, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Right? There's just a couple scenes, in the book I'm reading right now, there's a couple scenes that, do you know that the author had a vision? I've seen a couple artists on TikTok do it, and I really love it every time, especially, when it's a book I've already read, and seeing, how somebody else use it. It'd be fun to...
Someday I'll do my, my revamp of Twilight.
Oh.
I need to see the Jacob Endgame fan art.
I'm going to.
But, an alternate universe where he's not an awful person.
Yeah. I need an alternate universe where he's not an awful person. In fact, Edward just doesn't exist. Bye. Go away.
When y'all told me that, I was honestly shocked.
I'm so sorry.
I was so upset when I read it.
To find out that way. That's why, when we all talked about Twilight that one time and everyone was like Team Jacob, and I'm like, there's a reason why I'm not Team Jacob anymore. I used to be. And then as I grew up, I was like, oh wait, He kind of just pushes himself on her a lot. That's not cool.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
That's not nice.
That's not very nice.
Not the kindest lad. God, I need to like commit to watching the Twilight movies like properly
Please.
because I know what happens in them.
I'll watch them with you.
Yeah, we need to do a movie night for that at some point. But I'd be very curious to see what your revamped version of it would be. What was that one thing I was thinking of about Twilight? Oh, I was gonna say that if you did make a version where Jacob was Endgame, I don't know how many people would be interested in seeing that, but I think Robert Pattinson might, because I'm pretty sure he's pretty open about making fun of the Twilight franchise at this point.
Oh yeah, he makes fun of the ever living shit out of it. He makes fun of Stephanie, which everybody should. Freaking little Mormon freak.
Little Mormon freak.
Little Mormon freak.
Utah's most impactful cultural export.
Oh my god. I don't want it. Make it go back. It growled at me.
He sparkled at me.
Why is it in a cave?